Today we are talking about how you can sign your next client on Instagram and a tangible strategy that you can actually put in place to make this happen very quickly as well. So first off, signing clients on Instagram does not have to be hard. There's a method to it, there's a strategy to it, and we're going to be walking through specifically what I would tell you to do if you were my client today and you were saying to me, okay, I want to sign my next client on Instagram ASAP. What should I be focusing on? So these are the exact things you should be focusing on right now if you're wanting to sign your next client on Instagram as soon as possible. The first thing I would always tell you to do is to actually firstly just share your offer, because I know a lot of people don't share it anywhere near as much, but I would really challenge you to do that every single day for the next month. What would that look like if for 30 days you committed to selling your offer in some way every single day? The really important thing here is most of us, for most of our audience, they don't even know what we're selling. Yes, we've spoken about it a few times. Even if you've spoken about it, a few times a week, a lot of our audience aren't even paying attention and they haven't even noticed what we are selling, even though they could be perfect ideal clients for that, or they do just really like our content. They haven't seen us talk about it enough to actually remember the offer, to actually pay attention, to actually be interested in the first place. So challenge yourself to actually share your offer louder than ever before. Have that really easy intention of what would it look like if I was shouting from the rooftops essentially about this offer? What would it look like if I was fully sharing about that? What would that actually look like for my business? We essentially want to make sure that every single person in your audience knows exactly what you're selling, because if they don't even know what we're selling, they can't actually consider working with us in the first place. So that is the very first thing. And that starts with just repetition daily. So challenge yourself firstly to sell your offer every single day for a whole month. And then let me know what happens from that as well. The second piece I would say is to make sure when you are pitching it, you have clear messaging, crystal clear. We want diamond level crystal clear right here. Firstly, that looks like not over-explaining your offer. So not trying to say paragraphs and paragraphs about what the offer is, about how amazing it is, about how it can help people, etc. You want to always come back to the same messaging there. So really just have one key elevator pitch that you're sharing over and over with what the result actually is for that offer. So for example, this is what I talk about a lot. So I will talk about 2x your business income and work a whole day less each week. That is the result which I share. And I probably say that at least 5 times a week, if not more, in stories and posts and all the places. So really just have one key elevator pitch that you're going back to continuously. And yes, you can talk about different aspects of the offer, how it can help in this way, how the calls really help, etc. But always come back to this promised result. Always lead it back to this, so it's really clear then in people's minds what you're actually helping them with in the first place, and they don't get lost amongst hundreds of different things which you are saying. And then the third and final thing I would say to you, if you're my client and you're wanting to sign your next client on Instagram ASAP, is actually make sure that you have an irresistible, no-brainer offer. Not just an okay offer, not just an offer that, it can help them get the result, but what would actually make it irresistible? Ask yourself, what would actually get your ideal client fully hooked, fully bought in on your offer? What would be that thing for them which makes them go, wow, I'm really paying attention now. Have a think about what that could be. So for example, for me, I calculated the average result that my one-to-one clients get, because this is not something a lot of people do in the industry. A lot of people will share their top 5% testimonials on the sales page and they're really shiny and they look amazing. Are they actually representative of the program? Not really. They're the top 5% of people you're seeing. So I actually worked on my average client results there, and I have an average of 54% revenue growth in our first 90 days working together. So I share that continuously. And for my clients, when the return on investment they're looking to get from working with me is making more money in their business, is working less, that makes it such a no-brainer, because it's just really a tangible result of what they can actually expect from working with me, from the actual statistics, from the actual data that I've got inside my program. You can do this so nicely with testimonials, social proof, a certain thing which they receive inside the program, which just really sets you apart from other programs and is really intentionally placed there. Really just think about what would make your offer irresistible to your ideal client, and make sure you are leaning into this as well. So those are the 3 things that I would say to you. If you are looking to sign your next client on Instagram ASAP, implement these 3 things, challenge yourself to do these 3 things for a month, and let me know how it goes, because I guarantee it will completely transform the trajectory of your business for this year. Let me know in the comments as well, what is your biggest takeaway from this? What are you going to be implementing? And I will see you tomorrow for our next video.